皆さんこんにちは、いひろです。本日もハデスの続きをプレイしていきます。で、前回からの続きですね、今回はですね、こちらの銃を装備した状態で進んでいます。ぶっちゃけですね、1回でですね、ハデスのところに行っても倒せないかなとは思ったんですが、今回ですね、いろいろラッキーもつきまして、今いい感じにスキルが整っていますので、倒せるんじゃないかなっていうふうに個人的には思っていますので、今からですね第4層目のところに行くんですが、そこでですね基本的にスキルとかを最終的に整えてですね、スケリーのですねアクセサリー装備したので、死神魂が4つある状態なので、どうにかですね倒せそうな気が個人的にはしていますので、この状態でですね、ハデスをですねもう倒すっていう方向で進んでいこうかと思います。それでは早速いきましょう。4層目いきます。で、釣りがあるから先にしよう。はい、どうかな。まだですね。来た、早い。 OK です。では、とりあえず今何があるかというと、ゼウスが取れる。いいですね。ゼウスいい感じのものがあります。で、こちら、ここにギターがある。めっちゃ欲しいな。ちょっとどうしようかな。いっぺんですねゼウス行ってから考えましょうか。はい、ちょっと悩ましいですね。お金次第ですね。だけど次のことを考えたら手にで取りたいですよね。行きましょう。はい、危ないはい、完了。危ない。とりあえず今このダメージですね。行きましょうか。待て。危ない。はい、完了。いい感じですね。行きましょうか、次。はい、危ないよ。はい、完了。順調ですね。行きましょう。はい、待てよ。はい、甘い。待て。はい、危ない。次。待て。こいつ嫌いだな。待て。まだ来るか。多いな。どっちだった。ちょどこ。くっそ。ゼウス一気に倒しましょう。まだだいぶ食らっちゃいましたね。はい、で、どうしよう。一定の確率で2回、いいですね。行きましょう。戻りましょうか。どこだっけ。こっちか。で、金貨がめっちゃ手に入ってる。悩む。 れで金貨いきましょうか。はい。あ、やばい、めっちゃ食らった。はいか。はい、いいですね。次。はーい。めっちゃ強い。いいですね。行きましょう。危ない危ない。はい、完了。いきます。あ、やっぱりね、終わるよね。大体2回くらいで終わるんですね。はい。
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
めっちゃある。
Something for Cerberus.
で、前回ですね。あ、はい、行きましょうか。現時点で、うわどうしよう。とりあえず、なんていうんですかな。
Pleasure doing business.
ディオが出てきた。いいですね。すごいな。行きましょうか。
Combined might.
で、例えば1200使った場合、残りが、600か300、300で、ジャストか、こっちを取るかですね。どっちかですね。で、600、1100に全部取ることも可能です。悩ましい。残りのちなみにステージチャレンジした場合は、結構賭けですよね。ダメージ食らわないとは言えないので。うわー、どうしようかな。だいぶいけそうな気がするんですけどね。まあ、ターンを取りましょう、もう。今後のことを備えて。で、あと、300、300にするか、こっちを取ってみるかですね。やってみましょうか。アップグレードをまず取りましょう。これは確定です。で、いいですね。ダッシュか、アレスですね。攻撃増加いいですね。落雷もいいですね。うわー、どうしようかな。こっちにしましょう。2個があるんですね。で、悩ましいな。こっち行きましょうか。おー。これしかないですね。あ、そっか。変えるって言うとまたな。相当強化できてます。あえていくかっていうと、まあ危険だな。やっぱりフルの状態でいきたいですね。ではこの状態で、ゼウスいきましょう。
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
はい。ありましたね、ケロケロス。では、行きましょう。
Have to do this. You still don't understand.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The Fates were not content to saddle me with...
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong, and that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to...
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again.
Go. Before I reconsider.
おお。戦わないの？嘘だ。嘘だ。今回マックスだよ。
Goodbye, Father.
どうしよう、すごく装備整えたのにまさかの戦わないっていう。はい、まあまあまあ。
Beautiful.
You're back.
Mother?
お母さん釣りはできないですね。では話しかけましょう。なんかめっちゃラスト感があるな。大丈夫かな。はい。
Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going to your home, to Cerberus, Nyx,
おー。
your father.
You're... Really? Mother, you're serious?
なんと。
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me, rather than return the
そうですね、
customary
死に
way.
ますからね。
Not something a mother ever wants to see.
Join you? But... Wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
まさかですけど、やっぱり。
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
あ、すごい。初めて見た。カーレンが漕いでますね。あ、完全終了ですね。何回か生き返って死を倒して
Wait, isn't this
ハー
Eurydice
ト
and
は
Orpheus?
ってこの繰り返しでエンディングになるんですね、このゲーム。
Snow everywhere. Mother.
はい、ということでエンディングに入りましたね。どうしよう、本当はこの装備でお父さんを出したかったんだけどな。まあでも、はい、終わりましたね。
here?
We're here.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
はい。
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates!
おおすごい。
I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
ああ、ルベルス。かわいい。
Persephone.
Cerberus, I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Hades, you look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, It shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
なるほどですね。
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
なるほど。これで
Thus was
繰り返すん
Hades,
ですね。
feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen. And together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld.
すごい。
I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this.
いいですね。ていうか、かわいいな。ケロベロス。はい、終わっちゃいましたね。あ、ここはあれだな。同じの部屋だ。なるほど。はい、全然話せるな。
Hi. Prince, so is it really true then that you're staying and that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yeah.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? We're official co-workers now. Isn't that so exciting? We can share our latest learnings.
Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire...
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So,
Bye.
かわいいかわいい。いいですね。
Just checking up on things.
はい、どうしよう。まあ、とりあえず一通り話してみようかな。
The queen is back. You did it, lad. We must have lots of catching up to do. Or
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though, indirectly,
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity.
Thank you.
Zagreus.
ああ、お母さんがいる。
You hung the painting where I asked.
そう。
Yes. Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to...
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful,
すごい
truly.
格好してるお母さ
Your
ん。
father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment.
Oh, Mother, thank you.
おお。ああ、これで全部揃うんだ。なるほど。
Hey, did you see? The queen's come back. Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either. We've got something in common.
We don't.
おもろい。で、お父さんですね。
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need...
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
はい。
How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but...
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself.
Indeed.
はい。
More pets is certainly in order here.
かわいいですね。
Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big, tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much.
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only capable of this.
How dare you, sir?
かけまた迷惑ですね。はい。で、階層系ですね。特にやらないけど。あ、まあこれ買えるな。買っちゃった。
Let's go with this assignment, contractor. My father surely would approve.
はい。で、
Say, Orpheus, I heard what must have been a song of yours. It went something something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by the...
Would you ever sing it again?
I shall give it some thought, I think.
はい。で、
Persephone, the
ネッ
queen.
クスですね。
She has returned. I scarce believe a child. You have brought her back.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
いいですね。
Sounds good. The head chef always wants fish.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not...
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to...
We'll make it official, all right.
なんていう職務だ。ちなみに、15全く持ってないです。あー、でも、3つ、ティタの血取っちゃいまし
I'll take it.
ょ
Good deal. Here's the fee.
う。おー、3つだった。OK ですね。
Freshly caught, just for you, chef.
お
Why,
ー、
thank
いいです
you.
ね。ネクタールも手に入った。はい、かけちゃおう。
This nectar not fancy enough for you, boy, is that it?
Though having little appetite for...
おお。アップですね。
The garden's always open now.
へえ。
The garden of Persephone, the queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
はあ、なるほど。ってことはもしかして。あ、っていうわけじゃないですね。ついて階層に庭園が入るかと思ったら、そういうわけでなかったで
Thank you
す。
for waiting.
で、あとは、そうですね。
New details of another prophecy.
この辺はともかく、鏡。あと何が強化しとかないといけないかっていうと、 の辺ですね。
Maybe this way.
またこれもう無理。はい。
There.
So Mama's back in town from what I hear, boyo. It's awful nice knowing I trained you well.
You must mean the Queen, and evidently you're aware of our relationship.
Ah, and thus the pupil trains the...
It better be.
で、お母さん
A
か
new
ら
addition
も
to
らい
the
ま
old
したね。
collection.
これで全部揃った。おお、すごい。戦闘6回ごとに功績強化する。すごいですね。で、まだこれがわからないと。とりあえずお母さんの装備しとこうかな。今中途半端な、あるな。これがあった。いいですね。これ装備しときましょう。で、今回
You are as multifaceted as anyone I know.
一応脱出扱いにやっぱなってますね。成功してますね。あとは嫌ですね。
Aegis, I see you stand your ground against the surface flame. なかなか恐ろしいものが。はい。というわけで今回一応予定していた10でのクリアができました。まあ倒してないんですよね。ただですね、それを踏まえてプラスあとエンディングですね。やはりクリア回数でエンディングになるってことなんでしょう。クリアしてみました。ですが一応クリアしたんですが、もうちょっとですね、武器でクリアしてないので、ハデスを倒してないので、武器を持った状態ですね、できたらこの6個ですね、全部制覇していきたいと思いますので、次こちらのですね、矢を装備した状態で進んでいこうと思います。で、1分前に強化だけはしておきたいですね。それを行ってですね、こちらの弓矢でですね、クリアを目指していこうと思います。はい、というわけでですね、本日はここで終了いたします。